Hi, I'm in the process still of transitioning. Remember the previous video I did starting with my microlocks? It's been 3 weeks, but I started with having yarn braids for maybe a month and a half. I went through my bleaching and coloring dyeing process, and then I had my then I put my yarn braids in. And I said I wanted color before I did the locking process, but I decided that I was going to do my protective style with the yarn braids first. And as I took the yarn braids out, if you saw the previous video, as I took the yarn braids out, I did each braid I 2-strand twisted, and I don't like how it looks. I use Vegan Sippy recipe for the dead sea salt spray, and she specifically said that you're not supposed to use it on your scalp, but it did get to my roots, and I used it once every other day 3 times. So I used it in 5 days time. I think it was Monday, Wednesday, and Friday 1 week. Then the next week I had my micro twist in. I didn't do it at all. And I decided to take it a loose. And the roots, see, this is a twist. And what I do is just twist it in reverse and separate it like that. But the roots, some of the roots, have the dead sea salt spray in it. I love the way it looks when it's not like beach wavy, but it does give it a puffy effect. And the thing about it, it just got a little bit too puffy. These are my micro twists right here. And it's too puffy to me. I think it's too thick. Some of them are too thick. But as you can see, those are my micro braids. And this is where I am so far in the front. But these are my micro twists. So this part of the transition is micro twists to micro braids. Micro braids to locks. I work at Walmart in the pharmacy, close to where I live, and a lot of the girls say that they like it mixed, the locks and the braids, but I think that would be kind of tacky. I just want little locks, and micro locks are just that, micro locks. A lot of people like to compare it to sister locks, but it's none of such actually. Micro locks and sister locks are total different in distinction. Your micro locks can be parted any way that you want them to be, not necessarily in a grid, but the sister locks has to be in a grid. Now, I wouldn't say that I have a grid, but the front, since I can see the front of my hair, it's parted like I want it to be parted, which is straight. Now here, it goes back at an angle like this. It doesn't go straight back like this. It goes at an angle like that. And then, but my edges are a little bit smaller because I got real healthy thick edges, and the edges, like, wait, this braid right here is one of my edges, and it's significantly small. Let's see how far it comes down, and let me get another edge braid. This one right here. Oh, this one right here. I used to have widow's peak in this spot, but ever since, that's an edge. That's like right on the edge. But I used to have widow's peak, and this whole thing right here was blank. I didn't have any hair in this whole area right here. And that's the only spot right now that I don't have hair, right here. And this is also an edge braid. As you can see, my edge is like 4 to 6 inches long. This is another one here. See, that's my edge. So my hair is very healthy, very, very healthy. To say that I don't use too much store-bought products, but a lot of people are scared to try my products that I use on my hair because they think it's going to do something to their hair. But every time you hear left and right, products that you use in the store, giving people brain cancer and all kind of different stuff in it that you're not supposed to have in your body, silicones and stuff. It just adds dirt to your hair, so you have to use their products even more. And I try to use natural products in my hair as much as I can, and as a result, my hair is very, very thick. But this is just the first part of my transition of doing the micro braids. As soon as I finish, I'm going to try to do this, finish it today. But as soon as I finish, I'll have pictures of after. And don't critique me too much because I already said that the parts aren't going to be perfect. These aren't sister locks. The reason why I'm doing this process is because I'm not willing to pay $600 to get them done. In certain areas of my hair, it's 13 inches long. And this is reaching from the crown area. It's 13 inches long. And y'all know it starts off at $500, and each additional inch is like $25. And a good friend of mine, she was giving me a break by charging me $600. So since I saw that I could do these microlocks and start off with micro braids, it'll be so much cheaper. So I decided to go this way. If I can do it myself, I could save myself money and probably just go to her to relock it, to interlock it, because I'm not going to twist. It's not a good idea to twist with micro braids. It's a better idea to interlock. So with that being said, I'm going to end this part, but I'll be back with pictures of the after. And just like I said, these are not sister locks, so do not critique on my hair. It's parted, because there's certain ways that you could part when you do your locks. It doesn't have to be perfect squares, because perfect squares would be considered sister locks. So I know the back is like free-handed, because I wasn't about to spend even more hours parting, because I don't have help. And I only trust my own hands. Because other people, when I let somebody help me the last time putting my yarn braids in, she didn't know how to braid. So she had holes in the middle of my yarn braids, and I was disgusted, because I'm just used to perfection. It just looked like you could put your fingernail in the middle of the yarn braid, because she didn't braid it correctly. So I only trust my own hands, unless it's a professional relocking it, or myself. I'm not going to let anybody else do it. But this is a good start. I look forward to seeing how it's done when it's finished, and I'll have pictures. All right, that's it for now. Bye. Okay, you can't really see it, but I had 3 sections in the back.
And so I'm very happy with the braid out look. And I just braid 4 braids. One of these days I'm going to do a tutorial. But I just do 4 braids while it's wet.
4.
Let it dry. Take it out.
Dang, I thought it was 3.
No products. No anything. That's it. That's just 4 French braids. And so I really like the way that looks. And 4. And that's all.
So I got 44 more braids left. And that'll be it. I'll be done with the whole head. And then I'll have a count for y'all. Okay, until then. I just got out of the shower. And I shampooed my hair with my lock shampoo. So I'm clean from my head to my toes. My ending result is 254 locks. I am done braiding. Here it is. I braided it, and how I know exactly is I have sections of 10, 25 sections of 10, and 4 loose ones in the back. And here we go. Here and here. And there's the back. These are the loose ones right, the 4 loose ones right here. So the top, and as y'all can see, parts are not perfect at all, but I got 254 locks all over my head. I'm going to leave this in overnight so I can have a crimpy look when I wake up in the morning. Gotta be to work at 9. So with that being said, I'm going to say good night. It's almost 12, but have a good night. Officially, I would say my lock anniversary would be 3 weeks. Monday would have been 3 weeks. So I think I started doing this on Monday, if I'm not mistaken. So I'll have that date when I started braiding, not twisting. When I started braiding, I promise y'all this is going to be the final. I did see another YouTube another YouTube subscriber. I think her name was Mommy Crystal. Mommy is with an I. I think that's the same person, if I'm not mistaken. But there was a video that I watched. She went through micro twists too before she did micro locks. No, it's not Mommy Crystal. It's not Mommy Crystal. Mommy Crystal was relaxed. Somebody else. But she went through
micro twist before she did locks as well. And she said the micro twist used to unravel too soon. So I'm not the only person that's taken on this journey the way I'm doing it. So with that being said, I'm going to end this for right now. I'm not going to do any dye anytime soon. I'll just let it grow down and then I'll redo it because I already bought my dyes. So good night, y'all. I'm going to tie my hair down with my my netted scarf so the air can get to it to hopefully dye it by 8 o'clock in the morning. Good night.